Oh my god, this fight. Oh my god, this fight is taking such a long time. Alright, now he's doing the lightning. Bracken, that is literally your only chance of surviving this fight. That little healer. So by all logic, you should be using it. By all logic in your fragile little mind, eh? It's like, I would just love it if Bracken could share the experience of how hard she's working in this fight, along with me and Tanny. But my god, they just utterly insist on dragging this part out, and it's honestly kind of bullshit that my weapon is suddenly doing less damage. Please focus on him, Evan. Focus on him. Well, Tanny's dead, sorry. Evan, you better get your ass out of the way or else you're dead. Please let me switch to my better weapon. I really don't understand these weapon switching rules, because that's to be at a certain percentage. Alright. It's probably one of his more annoying attacks, so when you gotta just focus on dodging rather than hopefully enduring. This one you should also kind of work on dodging, because if you actually do, then you'll find it's kind of easy to dodge. Oh, good one, Bracken, good one. Oh, nice shot, Evan, nice one. Unfortunately, actually doing that makes us unable to use our Sacred Sword against all manner of logic, eh? Oh good, go over right by the healing thing. That's what I love about my bosses. If I can just freely attack them on the healing thing. Okay, I was gonna switch to Bracken just because we had a moment to use it again, but we still got plenty of health. We're probably gonna use it now. Especially if she don't get off her stupid ass, you know? Oh, that was a nice attack there. Oh, you're gonna use a shockwave attack? I just feel like you are. Okay, it's gonna teleport again. Meteors! Yes, good. Use the meteors. I love it when he uses the meteors, because meteors do not have that much range. Like, you can just stay where he is and the meteors will not hit you, unless you're a partner and you're just being stupid, like Bracken here. Alright, Bracken, heal yourself up. I don't want to have to keep doing this just because he's almost actually dead. Do we have one? Just one reviver? No. Wow. Tanny, I'm so sorry, but you're not going to get the experience. It's okay, mate. I'm proud to have gone this far with you. You're all the best mates a pirate could ever ask for, eh? Evan, just go kill his ass already. It's gotta be this sword, right? It's gotta be this sword. Come on! Fuck this shit! Fuck it all! Good on you, mates. Poor Tanny, she's such a tragic hero.
It's now or never, forevermore, for the whole world!
Alessandra, is it really you?
It is, my love. But you did not free me from within the Horned One. The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods as you had thought. I wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much that I gave up the power of the Kingmaker.
What?
Once freed, that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a monster. The Horned One.
No.
Do you know how Kingmakers are born? They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great power may be tamed. In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power. By abandoning it, I committed an unforgivable crime. A crime for which I was punished.
So you have not returned to me?
Forgive me, my love. I am that which sealed away the Horned One's power. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from him be contained.
Then, by unleashing him, I have undone what good you wrought.
No, my love. For a great evil has left the world. The Horned One is defeated. And so, my role in containing him has come to an end. My soul can be at peace, at long, long last. Thank you for never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday. Goodbye, my love, my darling. Goodbye.
Alyssa, no. Not yet. Alyssa!
Dalaran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. All that I have loved is lost. Roland, tell me, what great wrong did I do to deserve this? Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a crown of which I was not worthy?
You did no wrong. You just did what you could to To keep your love for Alessandra alive. And save your kingdom. That's life. People do what they can. Try to live as best they can. And then the tide of history comes and sweeps them all away. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war that would end it all. But you can't hold back the tide. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new Allegoria?
A what?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean, we can build a new one instead.
A new one?
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. It was small at first, but it grew and grew, and thanks to its wonderful people, it eventually became a great nation. You can do the same, Doloran.
You truly think this possible?
Maybe that's why I was brought here. The country Evan and I built together. It changed things for you, Doloran. For this whole world. No one needs to be a slave to the past anymore. Now we can look to the future.
Evan Petty-Whiskered Tilden. You are yet young. But you are a great king indeed.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom. For the sake of my departed subjects. For the sake of my beloved.
Hear, hear!
So does Doloran join our kingdom? That'd be kind of funny. I did not think I'd be finishing the main story today, honestly. It's like 1 o'clock, like 1:10 in the morning. Wow. Whew. I'm gonna be sleeping well tonight. I beat the main story. I gotta do 100 or so side quests of post game and probably a secret final boss.
We come before you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
But then the rest of the countries of the world, like Almamoon and Hamlin, they gotta start a war or something. Nah. This story should be a lot longer than they're making it out to be. So it's time, huh?
Hey!
There you are, Roland. Yep, he's going back. That's it. Are you?
Hey.
And here I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this. Looks like this is goodbye. I guess it's about time I was heading back home. You're not going to stay here with me? Doesn't look that way. I can feel it. It's pulling me back. But your world is... Yeah, before I came here I watched it be destroyed. Maybe return to nothing but death and despair. I know that. Whatever's waiting for me, I'll be able to face it. I built this kingdom with you. If I could do that, I can do anything. You taught me a lot, Evan and Petty Whisker children. I won't forget. Not ever. Roland. I should feel bad for not using him ever since we got Leander.
Well, Evan,
he did his part.
see you around.
Goodbye, Roland.
Speaking of which, Leander and Naria, they gotta get married and like Hydropolis will be destroyed, right? Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't really seen you yet since this whole finale.
Who are you? I think you know.
Ferdinand.
You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've been helping me all along.
I have like so many questions though.
Yes and no. I am Ferdinand. But it's really you who's been helping me.
So is Evan the future person
What?
that's been giving him his words?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but I can send my mind through time. It's a gift I've had since I was born.
So Evan was the first person to do this, and Ferdinand did it again? So the kingdoms are going to get divided or something?
And using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
Okay. I was just about to ask if Ferdinand was Evan's son. Okay. Thank you for confirming that.
Father?
Question is, who's the mother?
Yes, you are my father, and I am your son.
What?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself. The things I said to you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
But Ferdinand lived long ago. He...
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer.
Alright, that was my other question. Now it's answered.
She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen. About how I would become the first king to unite the whole world.
And that's why there are no history books about him.
So you did? I mean, you will?
Yes, you started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of others. Smaller perhaps, but realms just the same.
Oh, now you finally acknowledge that there are more countries! Yeah, large and small! We've only been uniting large, and not even all the large ones. Again, Almoon and Hamelin, where the fuck are they? And I guess Yule. Yule's a small realm, if anything. And Castaway Cove, I would think that was just part of Alma Moon. I don't even know.
Each with its own particular problems. Poverty, war, and any number of other things. None of them easy to solve.
I know.
But solve them you did. One by one by one.
So Evan does it, but not Ferdinand? I don't know.
And you?
I'm confused.
Yes, I carried on what you started. And in the end, I finished it.
Spoiler alert. Wonder if he'll be the protagonist for the 3rd game. Well, we already know how it ends now, but obviously it's gonna end with a happy ending. He's gonna succeed. Yeah. See, I was thinking, this whole story should go on a lot longer, and I guess it does. So yeah. And I guess that is future Ferdinand.
I come before you, a true king at last. I, Ferdinand, have brought together the peoples of every nation under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally
And the
complete.
Greenlings. We
And
haven't
the
really
world
seen much of the
stands
Greenlings.
united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace. For as long as I shall live.
Now that I've conquered the planet, we will conquer the galaxy! All the other alien planets! And I'll become the king of the universe!
My promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Oh yeah, the Greenlings. We really haven't seen much of the Greenlings in this game. They're just like that race that's there, but we don't get much insight on them, you know? Those forest people. Alright, Ni no Kuni II. I loved it. I loved it way more than the first game, honestly. I love the characters better. I love the graphics better. I love the combat better. I love the music better. It didn't feel like the music was as repetitive as it was in the first game. I'm disappointed to say this game was a bit shorter. But, you know, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was shorter than Donkey Kong Returns, and it was better than Returns. It has less levels, but better levels. And same with this game. And I like the story better. It's not the cliche, you're the chosen one, come save our kingdom. Well, okay, as long as I can bring my mother back. We'll definitely try, but we're probably not gonna bring her back. Well, okay, I don't mind, as long as I become a powerful wizard. Oh yeah, that definitely, yeah. I didn't like Oliver. He just was a bland character, but Evan actually felt like he kind of grew a little bit. I mean, he's stripped of his throne under circumstances that he couldn't control. Then he had to work his way up. See, it's not really a chosen one journey, it's just an unfortunate happening kind of journey, and he just has to work his way back up again. And I guess that shows Bot 2 gambling. And there's Niao too. But yeah, I loved Tanny way better than Esther. Esther was pretty bland, but Tanny had the Sheila Frantic personality, and I kind of spiced her up a little bit. I love Marine the Raccoon. Jared Zeus. Roland was voiced by Jared Zeus. Oh my god. There's a character named Jared, and Roland was voiced by Jared, and my name is Jared. I guess some of these pictures are post-game stuff, like showing Leander getting married. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I really gotta get to sleep. Wow. I did not think I'd actually finish the game, or the main game at least. Still gotta do the post-game. Probably end the post-game whenever I beat the post-game boss, because I just feel like there's gonna be a hidden post-game boss. Oh, that's when they turn to frogs. I guess they were getting away from a poisonous road. Just wow though. In the kingdom building system, I loved it. Especially when I could just leave my PS4 on for hours and let my King's Builders build up. You know, okay, that's another problem I had. Mossinger. I felt like we should have gotten more of Mossinger. He's like a really... Like, he was the one who started the story. I mean, he's the one that started the conflict. But then we don't get much of him, and he just becomes another main quest, side quest, just like the other kings. We just gotta solve this conflict, and boom, he's our friend. I felt like Mossinger's conflict was a lot more interesting, and we should have got more development from him. I want to see more flashbacks of King Leonard and Mossinger. And maybe Mossinger getting manipulated and whatnot. And that's another thing. Evan inspires his army with a speech about revenge and overcoming his revenge. But Evan never felt vengeful. Once. He was never angry at Mossinger. He never wanted to kill Mossinger. He's just all like, well, I guess we gotta get Mossinger to sign the declaration. I know this ain't gonna be easy. It's just like it just seems like Evan doesn't care that much. I mean, we did get some insight on the whole Mice and Grimalkin conflict, but that's what it sounds like. My god. I also felt like the beginning of the game was a bit too rushed. I really like to see the process of Evan bonding with Nella, some flashbacks of Evan and Nella, so that we can actually be sad that when Nella dies. But no. Guess I wanted to avoid the RPG cliche of Onward to Unity of slow beginnings. And I cannot take screenshots now. Not that I ever did.
We'll be arriving at the World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President. Thanks.
So, it's just the beginning of the game, but it's different.
You seem happy.
What? Oh.
Not really. We still have a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy.
So is that what he was trying to do before
It's
this
never
happened?
been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow. Oh, it's been done all right. Really?
Okay, so it seems like he went back in time or something.
Sure. In a little country a long, long way from here.
So, alright. So, I guess he didn't go back to war and despair after all. And destruction. I guess everything's just alright. Ooh! Okay, I'm gonna put those on Evan, for sure. Make a completed game save. We'll start again after fighting DeLorean. I guess they mean the first DeLorean and not the horned one. So... You know what? It's probably a bit cowardice, but why not? I don't need to see why I do that. I just do it. So yeah. Yay, I can record again, even though I've been recording. Okay, so... What? Oh. What? What's this? Huh. Where did that come from? So I wonder how postgame's gonna start. It smells skunk outside. You alright there, Tanny? Yeah, I'm gonna be better. Oh, what's one level up, eh? I know. You know, Tanny, I never really... Since I am a king and all, I figure maybe I should try to look for a queen. Well, who did you have in mind, eh, Evan? Well, it's, never mind. What? Come on, you can tell me. Maybe later, Tanny. Let's just head back to Evermore. Ugh, you all right in the head there, mate? The first thing I want to do is get that last dream door. I would hope we're strong enough for that now. Well, we unlocked 2 more side quests. Collect some money.
Say,
Seiko, let's go. Oh! Hey, oh. Let's go. I'm only doing the armor for the sake of the side quest. I should try to get more Pikmin, but you know, I never needed to this whole entire game. Well, I guess this could come in handy. Can I build any of these places now, please? This is baloney. Alright. Okay, here's one more here. Alright, this place just became obsolete. That's lovely. So, I know we haven't met the quota for the next kingdom level yet. We can't expand our coffers anymore. How much will this cost? 2,400,000. Okay. Well, we can wait till we get that because we still need 100 people. I'm trying to... So that's just going to be marked forever, I guess. I'm going to go to Ding Dong Dell, maybe. Just to see if we got side quests. But, I'm extremely curious about the last dream door. Like, what is that going to lead into when we get the last fragment? Well, I sure am excited to see it, mate. And after that battle, woo! I'm feeling right warmed up.
alright.
I'm glad to hear that, Tanny.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
So, anything we can do here? Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Perfect. Well, let's just hand these in, why not? Oh, hunt for more new citizens. Are these actually the last 4 remaining? Huh? Well, I'm not complaining. And I didn't even mean to make that rhyme, but happy accident. Oh, I guess we're nowhere near or close to recruiting these guys.
Oh, by the way.
Shut up. Okay, there's a new side quest over here. I'll get this real quick, then we'll end the video. Surely he must know that I can't possibly get big fires on the top of the snowy mountain all by myself.
Excuse me?
Is everything alright? You look a little worried. Okay, Kevin, I am worried. You see, my master's giving me an order, but I know full well that I can't possibly carry it out. Said I must go and get him a tundra rose, but how can I possibly do such a thing? They only grow in the harshest, most wintry terrain. It does sound like rather a tall order, especially when you consider that there might be monsters out there in the snow as well. Well, exactly. I'm just an ordinary maid. I can't fight monsters or climb mountains for that matter. I don't want to let him down either. Surely you must know he's asking the impossible. It was not really his fault. He's just a little boy, you see. Ah! His parents are always busy, and I'm usually the only one who's around to play with him. Well, he really doesn't make requests like this very often. I like to at least try and do this for him if I can. In that case, why don't I go and find one for you? We're actually heading to a snowy mountain. You'd really do that? Of course, we can't very well have you letting your master down, can we? And don't worry, I'm used to fighting monsters, and I've got my friends help me too. But really, I mustn't get you involved in this, Your Majesty. I mean, it's such a silly thing, and nonsense, I'm happy to help. Besides, it would be nice for your master to know how much you care about him. Well, if you insist, thank you, Your Majesty. Both of us will be very grateful. No problem, I'll be back before you know it. And she joins our kingdom. Yeah, right. Yep, we'll do that just because it's right close to where we need to go. So next time, we will attempt the last dream door.